And we are back with another Savage stream. Thanks everybody for tuning in. You guys are awesome for hanging out, talking some crypto and looking at what we've done the past month as far as the shared rigs go and how much profitability there was in crypto mining with 16 RX580s. And that's what we're going to look at. So you guys are such rock stars for being here. I appreciate it a lot. Let me check the chat just to make sure that we're on track here. What's up, Chancoin? Everybody can hear me okay and all that cool stuff. Man, I look a little tired, don't I? What is going on with that? I'm not that tired. All right, let's get into it. If you ever really wonder like what kind of profits you can expect through crypto mining, this video I do every month around the 20th. Usually it's right on the 20th of every month. And we kind of break down what happened the previous month as far as profitability goes for these rigs. And it just might give you some insight into what to expect if you got into crypto mining. Because I've, looking at other people's streams, their live streams, their other videos, I can see a lot of comments in the chat and on other videos saying, is crypto mining profitable, right? So it's like the weird way of asking, because if you know anything about it like at all, clearly the people that ask that don't know, right? They're just literally brand new, no idea at all about what's going on with crypto. So it's like there's a lot of factors, right? That, like, you can't just ask someone, is it profitable? Well, I mean, it can be, depending on a lot of other factors, the main one being the cost of your electricity. So that is the biggest, the first question to ask them or let the people know about is, hey, what is your electric cost? And most people don't know. They have to do some research in order to find that out. You can make some guesses, but it took me a while. I thought, I looked at my bill, and the way it looks is I was paying about 7 cents per kilowatt hour. But whenever you lump in all of the fees and taxes and all that stuff, it actually comes out to 10.3 cents per kilowatt hour, which doesn't sound like a big difference, but 3 cents is 30% more than what I was expecting or what I used to think that I was paying. So it takes a little bit of effort to figure it out and get it nailed down to exactly what it is. I'm pretty confident in my 10.3 cents for where I live right now. So not great, but it's a little bit above the national average, I think. But it's nowhere near as bad as it could be. So anyway, that's I see a lot of people asking about, is crypto mining profitable, so I figured I would mention that. And if you're looking to stay up to date on some promising proof of work type crypto projects and some crypto mining and networking how-tos, I haven't done a lot of networking stuff lately. I probably should, but anyway, be sure to subscribe to my channel here and click the notification bell, like this video, share this video, and all that cool stuff. Leave a comment down below and let me know what projects you guys are interested in, what you would like to see videos on, possibly, just throw something down there. Let's get to it. Also, well, before we jump into the actual content here, there's a 2000 Raven giveaway tonight, thanks to Dan the Dane and MikeyRaptor. MikeyRaptor won 2000 Raven, but he redonated 1,000 of those, and then Dan the Dane matched his 1,000, so now we've got 1,000. If I'm doing my math right, I think that's right. I think it's 2,000, but my math is not always perfect. So what we'll do is we will go to a video from Serpent X Special Forces. So let's go there. That's where we're going to do the comments. And I think what we'll do, there is a problem, not a problem, but I believe that YouTube is blocking links. Let me know if you guys see that link that I just posted. That is the link to the video that we need to do comments on in order to enter for the giveaway, okay? So what you'll want to do is also, I'm going to put it in here in chat. If you guys can't see it, I'm going to put it in chat a different way so that y'all can possibly get to it. know if that one will work there. Probably not. Yeah, let me know if either one of those links just showed up. Let me know pretty quick, because you're going to need to put a comment on there as well. So if the links don't show up, let me know pretty quick here, guys. Trying it a couple of different ways here. That one might go through, and what's really weird is on my end it looks like it goes through, and I'm the host of the stream, so it should work, right? So that last one might work. So let me know if that last one worked. It's got basically a space after YouTube and a space after or after the dot. Okay, so still no link. All right. Let me think here. So you'll want to go, you know what youtube.com is, right? So if you go there and let's say, let me see if you can just search for, I don't think that'll work. Let's see if you can just do this. All right, so go see if, let me know if that link shows up. It's not even a link, but it's just some text. So it's this part right here. Or you can just go to Serpent's channel, Serpent X Special Forces, and it's his video from December 17th. It's titled this. Then what we'll do is you'll have to, because there's already some comments there, do a hashtag Serpent, okay? That's what you'll have to hashtag in your comment on that video. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me put it in the, I'm going to put it in the description as well, so that way it might be a little bit easier to get to it. Give me a second here. I know there's a way to do it. Give me a second. Here we go. All right. So let me put this link in there. So I'm saying be sure to include hashtag Serpent in your comment, okay? I know. All right, there you go. So I'm gonna save that. So it should be down there in the comments, or I'm sorry, in the description of this video. You should be able to see it down there now, hopefully. And that will, hey, what's up, Max Voltage? And make sure that you put the comment in there and you put the hashtag Serpent so that I can filter on that, because what I'm gonna be doing is using the YouTube random comment picker, and I think that's the video, and I'm going to be using filter comments based on specific text. So I'm going to be using this right here. All right, so that's the way I'm going to do it. So that is, in order to enter into the giveaway, you have to do it like that. If the video, or if the person that's if the person that is selected doesn't have Serpent, doesn't have this hashtag, I'm going to pick another winner. All right, because you guys have to follow directions. All right, it's a little bit of work. You guys have to understand the rules and follow the rules, law and order, you know, that kind of thing. All right, guys, let's see here. Hopefully you guys have everything that you need now. I think you do, in order to get entered. And just see if anybody is matched up here. Not yet. All right, guys. All right. So nobody wants 2000 Raven, I guess. All right. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Let's see here. So I think I've got the giveaway squared away, and I can move on to the actual content. All right, so on June 19th of this past year, we actually changed the co-owned rigs over to NiceHash OS, and we've been using NiceHash OS ever since. So this is like the 6th month, I believe, if I'm doing my math right, that we are using NiceHash. And the last couple months have been, the last 3 months actually have been really good, decent profits. Before that, we were mining basically for more than a year. I think it was like a year and a half. We were mining CCX Conceal for many months. And as far as like direct profitability, it was really rough because there really wasn't any. We were kind of paying electric cost, and the electric was eating into all of the profits and some, so we were actually losing a little bit. Now things have changed a little bit for CCX. They just forked to CN GPU algorithm. Their hash rate went down significantly, so the profitability went up a little bit. So they are showing up. They did creep up here on the profitability chart. So we'll look at that again in the future, but right now it just seems like, you know, the way for profitability anyway is definitely NiceHash, Ethereum Direct, you know, maybe even Ravencoin with these rigs. So we've got Dagobah and Mustafar here. These are the two rigs. They're identical as far as hardware goes. They're both RX580s, 8 GPU RX580 rigs. So all this is going to be the same. You can see I've got my 10.3 cents in here. You can see what the profitability should be after power. So it's basically about $10 a day. And if you go to before power, and if you go over here to NiceHash, this one's actually saying right now at 16. You know, this changes pretty frequently. This fluctuates a lot, but it looks like the average has been about $10 a day, and you can see that because this rig, this is Dagobah, and I did separate them out. So before, I had everything going to one wallet for the two rigs. Now the thing is that different people own the rigs, the two different rigs. So it's not all the same people for both rigs. So I needed to separate it out, and I did. And you're gonna see now this rig here, Dagobah, I did play with it a little bit. I threw an extra GPU in it for a while. I blew up a PSU because of it. Power supply unit, probably because of that, had a lot to do with it. Just overworked the PSU, and plus maybe temperature and just use and all that stuff. You guys saw the video on that. Actually, I think I have the breakout board right here. So if you didn't see that video, yeah, it got kind of hot. And what was happening was this breakout board here was showing like 8 volts right here. It's supposed to be like 12, right? So somewhere between 11.8 and 12.2, and this was showing like 8. So it was like voltage drop, lots of extra current going through here to try to keep the GPUs going, and it got super hot. No fire or anything, nothing burned up. The wires did get a little bit colored, but I checked them as far as resistance goes. They're good. I might still replace them anyway, but the thing's been going for a while. It's fine. Just the wires are a little bit different color because the sheathing, you know, kind of got a little burnt. Not burnt, but just slightly different color. So yeah, and so it did have an extra GPU in there for a while. So that's why it kind of shows a little bit different profitability than the other one. Although Dagobah, this rig here that we're looking at, does perform a little bit better than the other rig because of the types of GPUs. So these are, in this rig, these are the, let's see if I can bring this up here. Yeah, so in Dagobah, you've got the Gigabyte Aorus RX580s. They're what, 2-3 years old now. Decent mining cars. They're just really weird. I get weird startup problems with this particular rig. Not all the GPUs fire up. I think it's got to do with power, but I have to restart the rig about 3 times to get all of the GPUs to fire up and be visible by the OS. And it doesn't matter the OS. It doesn't matter if it's Windows. It doesn't matter if it's Hive OS. It doesn't matter if it's NiceHash. It basically operates the same. So it's definitely like a hardware thing. And it takes usually about 3. Sometimes it takes 12. But normally the average is about 3 times. anyway, so that's what this rig actually has. And the rigs are both identical pretty much with the hardware except for the GPU. So the other rig, Mustafar, has the Phantom Gaming, the ASRock Phantom Gaming X RX580s in it. 16 GPUs total between the two, and that is it. Basically, there's all the hardware right there. And you can see how the breakdown of the ownership is between the rigs. So yeah, it's different people on each one. More people are involved in Mustafar than Dagobah, right? So anyway, let's head over here. Let me check the chat, see what you guys are up to over there, and then we'll start crunching some numbers. How about that? Yes, Dan the Dane, output's good. Yeah, you can add the Raven address as well, but whoever, it's one of those things where if you don't want to post your Raven coin address publicly, right? You don't have to, because you can just contact me a different way. You can contact me in Discord or something like that. We don't worry, we will get you squared away. Okay, so some people freak out if they don't get the giveaway during the video. Don't worry about it. We'll take care We'll take care of you. Don't worry. If you win, you're gonna get it. There just might be some verification methods there, but yeah, you can put the address there if you want. All right, so let me double check this, because okay, we kind of ran into this last time too, and this is not my video, so I don't know how this is going to work. All right, so it's not going to work because this is not my video and I can't approve the comments. Okay. All right, this is going to turn into a cluster here. So it'll have to be my video, looks like. So let's see if there's some comments over here. All right, we'll do the same thing. Let me see let's try this video here. I knew it. See, this is why I don't like doing giveaways anymore. It's too much of a problem. But you guys are worth it. Let's work on this here. All right. All right, so the new video link is in the description, all right? If you put YouTube in front of that, what I just posted there in chat, then it'll work, or it should work. And then the title is from this is Friday night, Crypto Fireball Friday. So it looks like that from last Friday, this past Friday, 2 days ago. That's the title. Okay. And then you're going to make sure you put Serpent. We're still going to go with that. Put Serpent in the comments, in your comment, because there was a few comments here already. Still nothing over there, but you guys hit it up over there and make sure, because I mean this is 2,000 Raven, guys. I mean, this is not a small giveaway. That's actually, I mean, I don't know how much is that right now. You guys know I can't math, so it's like 30 bucks. 30 bucks worth of Raven. $29. $29 giveaway for free, just for watching this video and just for hanging out and talking crypto and stuff. That's pretty solid. All right, so we got one. Here we go. All right, cool. So at least I know that it is working. Thanks, ChanCoin, for putting that in there. And you know you're going to win, dude. You win like every giveaway out there. You always come up as the winner. I think you've got some kind of a bot or some kind of a hack or something that you do, but I don't know what it is. You always win, though, which is cool. It's cool. Good luck to everybody beating ChanCoin. He's in here, so... Might as well not even try. I'm kidding. Everybody get some comments in there. Let's do this. All right. And the giveaway will probably be in about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes, so that we can get through the math part of the breakdown for the previous month. So let's get to it. I think we're good. I think we're good on the giveaway. So that was, you know, it is what it is. It takes a little bit of time to work through sometimes whenever YouTube changes stuff. So one significant thing that happened this past month, that it was actually good for the last month as well, but our uptime was huge. We had basically 100% uptime this month, except for I think I replaced one fan. So I had a little bit of downtime there. I lost power. What happened with the power? I think we... Oh, no. That's right. A neighbor got hit. Their house got hit by lightning, and that lightning strike actually took out my cable modem. So I had to replace the cable modem router. So there was a little bit of downtime there, but it was only maybe 2 hours maximum or something. So we had a huge amount of uptime, which is awesome. So if you look at what to mine, you know, I kind of talked about this a minute ago. Basically, nice hash always shows up at the top, you know, because people are paying a premium for that hash power. It's basically cloud mining in a way, right? Well, it is cloud mining if you're purchasing hash power from them. You know, we are attached to NiceHash and offering our hash power to them for people to rent is basically the way to look at it. And right now, because of cryptocurrency market in general, you know, things are going pretty well. So people are paying a premium for that hash power. So this is why it's, you know, in our situation, if these were just my rigs and I didn't have other people involved, I would probably just mine Ethereum directly and not use NiceHash. But it just makes things so much easier for this setup that we have to go with NiceHash so that I can pull the money out, pull you know, you get paid in Bitcoin, so you can withdraw that, and then it just makes things so much easier. You know, just throwing BTC around than trying to do, I mean, Ethereum would be pretty easy too, I would imagine, but the co-owners definitely have Bitcoin addresses, right? So it does make things a little bit easier. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, so NiceHash is the way to go in this scenario that we've got here. All right. So let me see if I can find my spreadsheet. There it is. All right, so the monthly report. Let's dig into this. All right. So this is just a little quick spreadsheet, Google Sheet, made to break this down so that we can calculate out electric costs, and I can track whether or not I've paid out the co-owners and all that stuff. So it's got some calculations in here that help out with that. And this one's going to be really nice because it's going to be the first one where we separated out the two rigs, right? I've always mined to the single address before. This past month, for the full month, I broke it out. So this is going to be the most accurately distributed month that we've had so far. So that's good. All right, let's go with Dagobah first, and we're going to see how much we mined in 30 days. And it's not Bitcoin that we're mining, of course. It's you know, ETH hash, and but we get paid out in Bitcoin. So this is Dagobah. You can see that over there. It's got the V. And if we go to wallets, I think, well, actually, you can see the value up here. So it's 318. I want to see how this is going to work. Okay, here we go. So this is the amount right here. Let's see if I can get that copied. You know what? I think I go through this every month and I never fix it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to paste this in here or not. Hey, there we go. All right. So that was the amount mined, or the amount paid. Now you're not mining Bitcoin through NiceHash, not this way. We're just getting paid in Bitcoin. And then we have to go and we have to look at the coin value, Bitcoin value per, each, right? So this is crazy to look at this, guys. Look, I mean, in October, it was 12,000. November, 18,000. December, just 23,826. That's it. That's all it is. All right, so that is going to give us the total USD value of 320, which closely matches what's up there. I didn't go like a bunch of decimal points and stuff, so it is close. We're good. That's close enough for me. All right, so that's good. Now we have to look at the most important, one of the most important things is your power, the electrical costs. Now, we did make quite a bit more this month, but remember we had a huge amount of uptime also that is factored in here, and more uptime means more electricity used. You see I've got red and green lights on in the back because you saw that like Bitcoin's up but ETH's down a little bit, so I left them like that. All right, anyway, yeah, I'm just being silly, but all right, so let's check this out here. We've got the app here. So, I've got the smart plugs that are smart energy monitoring plugs. And that's what the rigs run on. So we're able to document exactly how much power they consume, for the month. So we're going to go with, now it is broken down. You can see here, Dagobah main PSU and then server PSU there. The rig has two PSUs, one main, the desktop, and then the server PSU. So that's why there's two of them in there like that. So we're going to go with the main first. Go with the 30-day. So the main in 30 days, right in here you can see the current wattage is 160. But for 30 days, the past 30 days, the consumption was 92.2. So let's head over there and we will plug that in. 92.2. All right. And then for the PSU2, the server PSU, back up here. Server PSU. It's gonna be a lot. So we've got 1,022 watts currently being used. That's pretty steady. Whenever I was had the other GPU in there, it was 1,200. Probably led to my little debacle that I had there. So past 30 days, 791. All right. So we're going to plug that in here, 791. So the electric cost for the month was $90.97, so $91 basically. But that gives us a profit of $229.58 for one rig for the month. That's pretty solid. That's not bad. That's a good number. It's the biggest number we've seen ever. So at least for this rig. So that is pretty cool. So 229 will be distributed to the owners, the co-owners for that rig. There's only two of us. And I'll show you the way I do this. Let me see if I can do this live, and we will. I think I might be able to do a withdrawal. Let me move this over because I don't want to expose anything here. I'm going to go ahead and do a withdrawal and I put it in the Zelcore wallet right here. So this is the wallet that I use. You can see that right now it's empty, no BTC, no Ethereum Classic. So this is the wallet that I withdraw to, and then I distribute from here, all right, to the owners. So you can see the wallet address here. All right. So I'm going to let's see here. So I don't have, it doesn't look like I have a wallet set up in here. So add new. I'm just going through the steps of adding a wallet in here. So this is Dagobah. Alright, so I'm gonna double check this. Let's see here. See that. See. We got that. Verify. Alright, good grief. I gotta go through all this. Alright, give me a second here. I gotta do 2FA and all that stuff here. Chat amongst yourselves for a minute. Let me get through this. All right, so that's funny. All right, it says that already exists. All right, so I wonder what I did here. Hang on, I'm having a moment. Do a withdrawal. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this after the stream, I think. I might look at it again in a minute. All right, well, let's go back over here. All right. Anyway, you would just do, what I'm gonna be doing is withdrawing right here, click withdraw, and then the address, I think, is already in there, but I would have to double check it. That's what I was getting. I was getting a little bit confused on it because it comes up with a different number besides the address. So I don't know if it's like obfuscating it for some reason. So I'll have to check on that. But anyway, all right, I've done it before. It's just I don't remember. Looks like something might have changed in the withdrawal process here to hide an address, and I want to make sure that's the right one. So anyway. You can see that 319 is going to be coming over here. You can see that right here. Well, if you add these together, you know, that equals about 320. All right, so cool, we can move on. All right, let's go to Mustafar. Mustafar is a little bit weaker. It only got 290, 89 total. Let's see, I think I can, where did I go? I went to wallets. Address right here. Throw that amount in here. like that. Go check the price again real quick. I hope it's not moving a lot because that would be like totally unfair. Let's just use the same value. All right, so 292 sounds about right. So now we have to get back to the app for power management. Let's do that. And this rig is set up the same way. It has two PSUs in it. So that's Dagobah there, right? So it's got two PSUs in it as well. You got the main and then the server. So let's go to the main first. You see it's at 304. This one actually has a couple of GPUs or a GPU on it. So that's why it's a lot more for the main power source. So 220 is the past 30 days is 220. So let's throw that in there. The 220. Then for the server PSU in this rig, Mustafar, currently 875 watts and 628 for the month. So its power usage was 8734 for the month, still a profit of 205.39 for the month. So that is that's pretty good. And then, like I said, all I'll do is I will come in here and withdraw to the Zelcore wallet and then distribute the funds from there based on the percentage of ownership shown over here to the different owners. Pretty crazy. This shows basically what we were paying for the GPUs at the time. Like for Mustafar, it was $299 for the RX580, but many of them, not all of them, but many of them actually came with a motherboard. So it was like a combo deal, which is kind of cool because I think we ended up selling some of the motherboards, and I think a couple of people kept theirs and did whatever with them. So it's kind of pretty neat. You know, it basically was about a $70 motherboard, I believe, 60 or 70 bucks, and so that turned out okay. You know, on this side over here, it was a little bit different because I think the GPUs were $279 at the time. All right, let me check the chat, see what you guys are up to. You guys are busy over here talking. That's good. What's up, Richard Decker? What's up, John Germain? Oh, she did. Oh, tonight maybe? Yeah, I saw that. She was live right before this stream. I think. I don't know if maybe. I know she was doing her Sunday night stream, and it's usually, she might still be going, I don't know. It's usually half an hour or an hour long, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So if she was still on, I was gonna maybe send people over there after this. Yeah, I'm seeing you guys commenting a little bit now, so that's good.
Welcome back to the ocean.
Okay, yeah, I guess she's not live anymore. Probably just ended her video. I'm definitely gonna slide this over here so that y'all can see this face. Hang on. Oh, I lost it. It started playing. Dadgummit. There. All right, so Let's see here. I think we're done with the breakdown. We probably need to do, I said it was going to be about 15 minutes or so. Let's call it at 10:30. We will do the giveaway. So let's head over there and see. Let me see how many. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place here. Let's see how many. Oh my goodness, I can't think. All right, let's see here. All right, we got that. I think I have to change my video that I'm looking at on the comment picker here. Maybe not. Did I already do that? No. Okay. Only 2 people have entered? Come on, guys. 2 people for $30 worth of crypto? I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I'm kind of the same way, though. I tend not to get into into the giveaways for some reason. Although I did join Red Panda Mining's from yesterday because he was doing the GPU risers giveaway and I needed some risers, so I'm like, yeah, I might as well do it. I didn't win, of course. ChanCoin won, of course. I don't know if he ended up winning. Did you end up winning for real, ChanCoin? I think you did, if I remember right. Yeah, exactly, Max. Exactly. Alright, so he's saying I've got to go and approve these comments. So let's go. I'm going to go over here. Okay. Alright, settle down, folks. Settle down. I got it. I think I have to go to... I'm getting there. Let's see. Comments. Go for review. Okay. Is there a way that I can just approve all these? Like not have it block it at all? Alright, so I'll leave this up, and then right before, yeah, we've only got like another minute anyway. So that should work. That should clear that up a little bit here. Let's go and look. Yeah, see now we got 19. Okay, looking pretty good now. A couple more coming in here. Unknown Crypto, I got you. Daniel Ziegler, got you. All right. All right, so we got some folks showing up in here. That's good. If we come over here, I wonder how this works. Does this work off of? See, there's only 10. This is only showing 10. You have to get this in there. I didn't notice anybody that didn't have that in there. So I wonder if it's capitalization. It probably is. So what I might do, because you guys didn't capitalize it, okay? So what I might do is take this out, and then, you know, I knew that there was like 3 comments on the video before, so it's okay. We'll figure it out. Not a big deal. But it looks like it's time. It is 10:30. So don't comment again though, because see, I've got filter duplicate users in here. So don't comment again because of the capitalization. What I'm going to do is just take this out, okay? And then it'll be fine this way. I think it'll be fair. It'll be fair. There's 14. That sounds about right. It says 20, but some people, I think, probably commented twice because of the capitalization thing. And that's all right. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm going to refresh the held for review one more time. Nobody's in there. All right, cool. So let's do this. 14 still. Let me check the chat. Make sure you guys aren't yelling at me. Coward Deep Danji. It is in the description, but you might be too late. Yeah, there's problem with pasting links in the chat now. They don't allow it anymore. All right, so we're looking at 14. You guys ready? I'm 2 minutes late. Let's do this. Good luck, everybody. All right, he came in here. Let me. I'm such a pushover. I'll give him a minute to do a comment here. Got to be fast though. Too lenient. I'm way too lenient here. All right, I think that's enough time. I don't know. I just want people to win. I'm just too nice, I guess. Want you all to win. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, I changed it, right? I didn't change it. This is like default, okay? So don't worry about that. This is blank. There's nothing in there. Even though it looks like it, there's nothing in there. All right? And I can kind of tell that because I am getting the comments and it's 14. So that makes pretty good sense there. All right, so the winner is going to have serpent hashtag in there, but it doesn't have to be capitalized or nothing like that, okay? Because that was part of the deal. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Congratulations, Chancoin. Hey, Daniel Ziegler, right on, man. All right, cool. Got the Raven address in here too. And that was for 2,000 Raven, guys. 2,000. So, Daniel Ziegler, let me know in the chat if this address is 100%. And if it is, I will, and what I mean is, you're no doubt that this is the right address. Then I'll send it like right now because I have my Raven coin wallet open here. So let me know. Let me know, Daniel Ziegler. I know you're over here, right? Yeah, you're over there. So just tag me in the chat and say, yes, it's correct or something like that. Just let me know that this is correct and I'll do it right now so that we can just get it out of the way. All right, so you're 100% sure. So let's go ahead and do this. Send, paste. We will double check a little bit here. Okay. All right, looks good, looks good. 2,000 Raven. Yeah, he had to tag me, so I know that he said, I didn't see that he said it was correct earlier than after I asked there, Neff. But all right, that's cool. All right, let's do this. So let's see, 2,000. I didn't put too much in there. That's the right address. Looks pretty good. Shoot. What is this? All right, give me a second here. All right, and do you want to send it? Yep, sounds good. A little bit of a fee. I don't see where's the fee at? I don't see it. It's fine. All right, there you go. It's going. $2,000 Raven. Yeah, I didn't really point this out earlier. So one of the rigs is actually, I said they're both on NiceHash, but they're not. I lied. One of them is on Hive. So Dagobah is on Hive, and Mustafar is on NiceHash OS, actually running NiceHash OS. So, yeah, so that's the way that's set up. Yeah, I forgot about that. But they're both pointed to NiceHash, so that's why I was referencing this data over here for both of them. No, I didn't see that, Neff. I'm probably running older ones. At least from a couple weeks ago. Older versions. Alright, so what else is going on? Anybody got anything they want me to look at? I've got some time, so I don't have to like get out of here like right now or anything. Normally I like to keep the streams a little bit shorter, but this one's actually pretty long already. Yeah, no gas on Raven there. Just a little bit of, there's a really small fee. I don't know what it is, but yeah, 1660 Ti. CPU mining. That's a good question. I did a little bit of CPU mining, just playing around with stuff like random X and whatnot, but yeah, I don't know. Nefarious, are you saying that you have a 6900 XT to unbox and you want to do a live stream on it? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, I'll just send everybody to your stream and get out of here. Yeah, I thought that that little rig that Panda was building today was pretty cool. I had seen that little test bench, the little frame that he was using, and I was going to actually buy it like a long time ago, a really long time ago, probably up to a year ago. and I was gonna do something similar, you know, just a little test rig or something like that. So it was really cool to see him using that frame. I was like, oh, that's neat. I think he needs a he had a little bit of trouble mounting the GPU on it. I think he needs to slide the motherboard to the left and forward a little bit if possible. I don't know if he can go forward. I don't know if that's an option for him, but it definitely seemed like it needed to go a little bit left, and I don't even know if he can go left or right or forward or back. I don't know how adjustable that is, but yeah, that GPU was not liking that frame at all. And it's funny because the picture that they have on the instructions, you know, the GPU is like this big. It's like a super small GPU, and he had a 3080 or something that he had on there. It was humongous, and it was trying to, you know, get it to fit. And the little bracket thing, because what it seemed like is that the I/O shield for the GPU needed to go past that little plastic tab plastic bracket that's there for the rods that go up to hold the GPU. It seemed like the I/O bracket needed to go in front of it, and because of where the motherboard was positioned, he couldn't do that with the GPU in the slot, so he kind of like sandwiched it in between the two. It seems like it would go on the outside of it, but what it really seems like is that the little frame wasn't designed for that GPU at all, like a GPU of that size. That's what it kind of looked like to me. But Dan the Dane, it was I don't remember the name of it. Look at his video from today. Look at Panda's video from today. He's got all the parts in the description of that video. And it was, whenever I was going to buy it, it was like $80. And I think that's probably why I didn't buy it. But it looks like it's on sale or something. Not sale, but you know, the price has gone down to like 55 bucks, 54 bucks or something. So I might actually get one, because I think it would be really cool to have. And it's almost like, you know, super low power, because you got a little like a ITX motherboard, super small motherboard, and you don't need a large power supply or anything like that. It's a pretty neat little frame. I thought it was kind of cool. I'm sitting here talking about that. I've got two Veta frames over here that I could use just as easily. Probably should do that. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments here. So Neff smells like cigarettes. Go take a shower, man. I'll try to stay going until you get back. Make it a quick one. Yeah, it was this video here. Oh yeah, man, the frames, like the Veta frames have gone through the roof. I think they're up to over $100 for a 6 GPU Veta frame, and like they're back up to $200 for 8, I think, something like that. Pretty crazy. crazy prices. I just posted the can you see a link there? Yeah, down here. Yeah, I can. I'm not going to click on it though because that'll open in my Amazon. I can't really post it. You'll just have to go to that video from Red Panda today, and it's called "Building a Little GPU Mining Rig Live." Let me see if I can open it over here safely. Nope. You just if you search for Test Bench ITX, that's what it should come up. Yeah, it's like actually it's gone down in price since earlier today. It's $52. Wow. It says only 6 left in stock, and you can get it before Christmas. I'll paste that in the chat also here. Just the name of it. But I would, you know what? Let's do this. Let's be fair, okay? So go to Red Panda Mining's video, click on it here because these are probably affiliate links. So he gets a little bit of a kickback for people using that. So let's do that instead of me trying to subvert that by just telling you to go search. It does not cost you anything extra at all. It's just a way for YouTubers to make a little bit, not even YouTubers, but people, promoting, because I mean, think about it. He did a whole video talking about this little test bench. He talked about this GPU. Oh, it's a 3070. It wasn't a 3080. He talked about this processor, all this free exposure for all this stuff. Mainly, everybody pretty much knows about all this other stuff, but that little test bench, they probably, put it this way, earlier today, that test bench was not even close to being sold out based on Amazon, okay? Now it's close to being sold out. So what I'm getting at here is, if his video was what caused that, at least to some degree, then he should be rewarded for that, right? So that's what I'm kind of getting at. So instead of me telling you how to find it without clicking on his link, just go to his video and click on his link. That's the fair way to do it. Yeah, it's a little open air frame. It's super small. It's really neat. I can probably, let's see if I can just yeah, it's really cool. I wonder if they have it. I wonder if I can just Google it. DuckDuckGo it. Let me see this. Yeah, they have a bunch of different ones. Just go to his video and do it. I've got a little bit of private info up, so I don't want to. On my Amazon, I'd have to log off and all that junk, so I don't want to do that. Hey, what's up, Red Panda? I was just talking about you a little bit. Yeah, we got a pretty good little crowd for my little stream tonight. Not bad. Neff, if you didn't hear, Nefarious Technology, he's in the shower. And he's supposed to be doing a 6900 XT unboxing after he gets back. So I was kind of just poking around here and goofing off and wasting a little bit of time so that he can come back and I can send everybody over there and then we'll be good. Yeah, thanks Red. I was telling everybody about that little frame that you used today. I'd seen them like a long time ago, months ago, and I was actually going to buy it, but it was like, I want to say at the time it was like 80 or 90 bucks. It was super expensive. So I just kind of, put it on the back burner and I didn't get it. And then I saw you using it today and I went and looked and it was like $50, $52. And actually during the stream here, I went to look at it and it looks like they're almost sold out. So that's probably your fault. So I think they only have like 6 left through that affiliate link that you have in the video here. Yeah, everybody's asking about this little frame and I could have just went through your video here. Good grief. Sorry about that. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, if y'all didn't see it. Yeah, heck of a time with the GPU and this little bracket situation here. I was watching it. I didn't watch all the way to the end, but I did watch up until about like right. It was whenever you were goofing around with the GPU. Yeah, like right around here. Yeah, this thing is, I don't know. I was asking everybody, or I was mentioning it before. Yeah, see, there you go. 9 folks. So, I mean, how many do they really have in stock, right? Do they keep 100 of these things? Probably not. They probably only have 20 of them or so, maybe, at one time. So, yeah, good job. Good job, Red. But anyway, I don't know. Did you figure this out, like how this is supposed to be? If you're able to move the motherboard, this way, or somehow to get that bracket over the little plastic piece here. It looked really weird. One thing for sure, it looks like the whole motherboard needs to slide closer to the power supply if possible too. But it's not really designed. That's what I was saying earlier. Clearly, this thing is not designed for a GPU this massive at all. I mean, it can't be. This is huge. But yeah, that was really cool. Really cool stuff. What was the end result as far as total wattage of this thing? And hash rate. What kind of hash rate were you getting? I didn't watch all the way to the end. $63 looks like right there. 63. What kind of wattage? Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, Red. I was thinking that the standoffs can't move both directions, but I don't know which direction they can move. Is it left and right? I didn't see you put that part of it together, so I'm not sure. So 150 to 160 for 60. See, this is a good, okay, so that's a good argument, okay, for having, for density, okay? So you're saying, we'll call it 155 watts, okay? 155, so we'll split that down the middle and we'll say 62 megahash. So that is, at my cost anyway, at my 10.3 cents per kilowatt hour, that is $2 a day after power. So 250 a day before, roughly. I mean, this is all like obviously right this second, you know. So say 60, if everything stayed the same, it would be $60 a month, roughly. For one little card. That's not bad. But if you could get, you know, because here's the thing, like some of this power is the motherboard, processor, memory, all that stuff, right? So what I'm getting at here is density plays a part in mining calculations, because if you can get more GPUs on a motherboard, then you're only, each GPU that you add to that system, you know, it's going to, I'm not going to be able to think of the correct words to use here. It minimizes the overall impact of the power that the motherboard and the peripheral components consume in your overall rig. If you can add more GPUs to it, then it minimizes that impact, right? Because at this point in this particular rig, you only have one GPU, you only and then you have all this other supporting hardware in there that's all there just for that one GPU. So it kind of eats into your profitability. It's really cool right now because it works, right? This setup is really neat because of the profitability of Ethereum and all that stuff right now. Okay, but this is like I think they were calling this kind of a coin mine version 2, right, or whatever. I don't know. So from Red Panda, you know, I don't know. I don't think you can sell these like this though. We're gonna have to work on this. we can't sell these like this. All right, and yeah, it would probably have to be a much smaller GPU, I would imagine. Just look at this thing hanging off the end like that. Crazy. But yeah, so density. Yeah, I know it's just for testing. I get it, but I'm just saying if people, I just want to be really clear that it's something to consider. Like someone that's getting into mining, this is kind of neat, but I don't know if I would say that this should be like the way that you would get into mining initially. If you're going to do this, you might as well just throw a GPU in your desktop PC, right, and mine with that, because of the density issue. This would be the same thing, the same complaint as the CoinMine 1 or whatever that thing was that they had. It only had one GPU, and that's the problem. You know, there's all this power being consumed just to support that one GPU. And so that's where the argument comes in for density. That's why you have motherboards like the ASRock BTC Plus, H110 Pro, that has 13, you know, the possibility for 13 GPUs on it. You know, you got other mining boards that have even more than that, 19 or whatever. So that's why it's like that, you know, for that density. It's important. So anyway, just something to think about. Yeah, but this is super cool. I dig it. I might have to do something like this. Now that I'm looking at it, I want to get into it. Yeah, 9 of your viewers did. That's true. No, it's fine for a test bench. I mean, that's really cool. And having it set up the way that you had it with the display and all that was really neat too. Makes things so much easier. Like just to test out a GPU. Like you could, this would make testing a GPU super easy. You know, if you thought you had a bad one or something going on with it, just throw it in this little thing and test it out. Yeah, super cool. Yeah, I wouldn't do it as a full-time mining rig. Although it did cross my mind to, like, let's say you were going to set up a node, right, for like an ETH2 node or something like that. Now you wouldn't need a GPU for that, but this could be like, instead of buying, I don't know what the total cost of this was. I'm sure it's in the description down there, but You know, if you were going to buy like a NUC or something like that, would this make more sense possibly to do something like this for a ETH2 node? You know, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to look at it. Might be kind of neat. Where you at, Neff? You back? Let me know if you got your stream fired up there, Neff. We'll head everybody over there. Yeah, I haven't set up a ETH2 node or anything like that yet. And as expected, though, there's a lot of those services out there that if you don't have the full 32 ETH, you know, if you have 10 or 5 or whatever, you know, you can combine yours with other folks and actually host a node, which is kind of cool because, I mean, I mentioned this in my stream the other day, how the, you know, if you're a big company and you're looking to take some of the money out of your balance sheet and put it in something, you know, there's some talk of, you know, big companies buying Bitcoin and stuff like that. But with Bitcoin, you know, there's not something easy for staking anyway, you know, to make a return on it. You know, you just kind of own it and hope that it goes up in value. But with Ethereum, you know, if you're a huge company, you can buy lots and lots of Ethereum and stake it and then make a 12% return, which is pretty solid right now. This is definitely creeping down though, because whenever it first launched, you know, it was 21%. That was freaking crazy. But as time goes on, not time, but as more ETH is staked, you know, that percentage goes down and you can just watch it kind of creep down. But at some point you see people are going to go, well, it's not worth it. So you're going to see this kind of like fluctuate, you know, back and forth like this. Like maybe they don't want to risk it. Maybe they don't think it's worth it, whatever. There's going to be something that happens in here. Plus, it also has to do with the price of ETH, the value of ETH. If the value of ETH goes up, then this can creep further this way and still be super profitable, right? It looks like the minimum is always going to be 4.9 apparently, even with 10 million. And I think that 10 million is the limit. So think about that. If 10 million ETH stake is the limit, the hard cap, basically, right? Then, you know, if it's capped like that, I don't know, that it just kind of dawned on me, like that's going to definitely, and then it's the value of ETH. This is kind of crazy if you think about this economically. So the value of ETH is going to have to be pretty high for it to get all the way over here, right? But if it does get all the way over here, and one of the driving factors for it getting all the way over there is that it's capped, then wow. Now let's think about this. If, I know I'm getting off on a tangent here, but if ETH is 650, what is it right now? So 650 roughly here. Then what will it have to be here in order for it to make sense? What will it have to be here in order for it to make sense? You see what I'm getting at here? I think what they should do here, or what someone should do, I'm not a developer so I wouldn't be able to do it, but take this same chart basically and modify it, not modify it, but add a factor in here of ETH value at that time. So in other words, see how they've got like the number staked up there in the top, right? So maybe add like a historical chart of the value, the USD value of ETH at that particular time, if that makes sense. Because I bet it's all, in my mind, I'm thinking that it's almost going to follow this and increase accordingly, right? I don't know. I could be like totally out to lunch here, but it mathematically and economically it makes sense in my mind, in my very limited capacity mind here, that the value would have to be pretty high for it to get over in this area. Anyway, all right. Let me know, Neff, if you still need 5 minutes. Okay. Cool. So what is everybody been up to? Besides refreshing their Blockfolio app every 5 minutes or more. Oh man, we might hit 24,000 again. That would be all right. Kim.com over here pumping Bitcoin Cash, saying it'll be what did he say, 10,000 next year or something like that? I don't know. I forget what he said, but I think that's what Kim.com said. 10,000. I could be wrong, but it seems like that's what I heard. Man, B&B is killing it. Doge is killing it. Your grandkids tore the office apart. Is that gonna like delay you getting on stream here? Yeah, I'm sort of looking at getting some GPUs, but just not real hard because they're just, for me, it's just so hard for me to get them. I'm not available enough to constantly refresh websites and all that kind of stuff. If I get it, I get it. Just not really. I'm not going hard to get them. Plus, the prices right now are outrageous. I mean, it would be cool to get some for testing, but in order to do that, especially in the mining world, you kind of have to be one of the first, right? So it's really hard to be first whenever you got red panda mining and stuff like that in there. But actually, what's worse is there are people that are in time zones earlier than ours that get the GPUs way before we do, and they're able to throw it in a rig and get some basic hash rates out of it right away. So it's hard to beat those guys. Yeah, Neff, exactly. You've been going to Micro Center 3 times a week. I don't have Micro Center, so I don't have that luxury. I have to do everything is basically online. No Micro Center where I'm at. Not even close. I think there's one in Georgia or something, but let me know when you're ready, Neff. Yeah, the stock should. I'm pretty sure that the stock is going to be better after the first of the year, from what I understand. I think a lot of it was supposed to come back even before Christmas. I think we'll start seeing some stock for sure. So we might be able to get our hands on some stuff. You never know. But, you know, to be honest, as far as like the new GPUs, there's, other than the 3060 Ti, I mean, mining wise, you know, the 6800s and the 6700s and 6900s, I mean, they're great, but as far as just straight up mining, I don't know, profitability wise, you know, because they consume a lot of power and they don't get great, you know, awesome hash rate. But I mean, we'll see, you know. You got to look at, you know, what they actually, how they actually perform. And 3060 Ti looks like it's really good, efficient, and all that stuff. So go to Nefarious Technology, and it's all one word, I think, to find them fast. You can type. I think you can type it in. You can type it in with a space, and it'll still find them. But I think it's better if you don't use a space. Yeah, I've said that on my streams a couple of times. Like whenever we were talking about different profitability, I got a couple of videos on, you know, speculation on hash rate and stuff like that. And it's one thing that happens to us, especially if you're just getting into mining. You tend to look at the hardware manufacturers as supporting you, right? So what I mean is, you expect the next generation of cards to be way better than what you currently have for mining. But you have to remember, they don't care about mining at all. It's not even a thing that they worry about. I mean, it's nice, but should they worry about it? Yes. Whenever crypto mining profits are up like they are right now, they should definitely look at making mining type cards, or making their GPUs, you know, more efficient, better at mining and all that stuff. But you can tell in this last round, especially on the AMD side, that they were not concerned about the mining aspect at all. And could it have been at the value of crypto at the time that led to that? Maybe, probably not, because they're more interested in the gaming side of it. Probably way more money in it, you know. So we'll see what happens. But if the crypto mining, if the values of mineable cryptos stay high for a long time, I could definitely see, you know, AMD getting back on board and doing something nice for the mining side. I could see Nvidia doing it as well. I mean, they'll have to. There'll be no denying that they could make a lot of money, you know, selling that type of hardware. So yeah, there's a huge surge in gaming and getting into mining. There's both. It's just too bad that all the GPUs that are coming out are not mining that great, other than the 3060 Ti. So as far as efficiency, I say, whenever I'm talking about mining great, like a lot of people would expect to throw a new GPU in and hash rate just go insane, right? Now, I think on some of the other algos like CNGPU and stuff like that, you might see some really crazy stuff with you know, the FP32 calculations and all that stuff, with them being so much faster processing. Some of those algos, we might see some incredible hash rates. I haven't even done a lot of research on it, to be honest, because everybody kind of focuses on the main thing, you know, Ethereum and Ethash algos and our Ethash projects. And yeah, so we might see something crazy with that. Again, I haven't done a lot of research on that. Yeah, Red Panda, esports and OnlyFans. And Zoom. Through the roof. Yeah, this has been crazy. Crazy year, man. I'm glad it's almost over. Looking forward to 2021 for sure. I am sick of this year. That's kind of funny though, because I mean, time is kind of an illusion anyway, right? Ace 24, yes, this is live. What was he using to see the thermal throttling? I don't know. Red Panda can probably answer that question. Max. Hardware Info 64. I don't do a lot of Windows stuff, so some of those tools that they use on the Windows side, I don't use. I mean, I've used them before, but I'm just not that familiar with them. Not like Red Panda is. Or Serpent. Alright, so it looks like Neff is ready now. Maybe. Do a refresh here. I don't see anything. So what are we doing there, Neff? We're doing a 6900 unboxing? Is that what you've got? I'm so bad with numbers. I forget. Man, I've been talking a lot. My throat is killing me. I had a dang TV go bad. My TV in my room here, my 60-inch went bad today. Actually, it was last night. It's got the, occasionally, I guess it's a Samsung 60-inch. And this particular model, actually all the Samsungs, whenever I looked it up, seems like there's kind of like a common problem with the backlight going out either the board, or I think if a number of LEDs are bad on the backlight, that it will no longer light any of them, right? So it's probably the board, maybe. So I got to figure out, it looks like it's fairly easy to take apart. But if I have to take the frame and all that stuff off, I'm probably just going to buy another one, because I mean I might play around with this, but we'll see. It sucks. That's funny that they died at about the same time, huh? Yeah, 1 day apart. That's crazy. In my case, Red, I was able to verify that. I don't know if you know this trick, but I was able to verify that it's the backlight, because if the symptom is that you don't get a picture, or you think that you don't get a picture, if you take a flashlight and shine into the front of it, you can see whether or not it's trying to show you a picture or not. So that'll let you know whether or not it's the backlight or not. And if you can see what's on the screen, with the flashlight, then you know that it's the backlight, and your display works. It's just the backlighting. So I don't know which one's worse. I think that the backlighting is a little bit easier to fix. So, all right. So it looks like Neff is live over here. Yep, he is. So head over there, do a Savage raid. I will see you guys next time. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow night. So it's Monday. Yeah, I should be doing something tomorrow night. We'll see. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Hopefully you found this somewhat interesting, entertaining. You saw how mining profitability might be for a while. So I think it's good to lay it all out there and show people what to expect whenever they're getting into mining. I think that that's important. So yeah, this TV here, Red, is about the same age. Yeah, like 8 years. Yeah. All right, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.